125 hours, just finish all those hours today. Man, I wish. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? But I can't actually do 125 hours in a day. I am not, like, I can't shrink the world. No time turner for you. Yeah, I'm not fucking Hermione. I'm not that much of a nerd, evidently. Like, Dumbledore, where's my fucking time turner, yo? Like, I could use one. What would I do with it? I'd literally do exactly what she did. I'd take the time turner to be in multiple places at once to learn more shit, because I'm a fucking nerd. I'd use it to eat more food. You know, Jet, good point. I'd love to see what food was like in India before the Maharajas passed their lines, right? Before, like, the British took over. Because, interestingly enough, if you guys don't know this, the origins of Indian cuisine actually originate, like, of modern Indian cuisine, originate with the palace chefs of the Maharajas. Because when the British took over and the Maharajas lost power, they had to lose all their kitchen staff, who were these amazing chefs. They were like high quality chefs. And so what were chefs gonna do if they were put on the street? They all opened restaurants, or like dhabas, which are like pubs or things like that, you know? And so all the interesting food we know of as like the emblematic food of India were all the dishes that the kings, that like the Maharajas enjoyed, that the common people finally got to enjoy because they've opened restaurants on the street. I know, I'm nerding out about food, guys, but like, I have secret food places that I will only take people that appreciate good food. Because I'm not gonna throw like a person who only eats hamburgers and fries to like my amazing sushi restaurants, you know? They won't appreciate it. They'll bitch about it. They'll be like, why can't I just have fucking teriyaki chicken or some shit? And I'll be like, why did you come with me, you know? Like, don't come with me if you're not going to actually eat the good food. Like, come on, please. Did that with my aunt. It was the worst. I was like super pissed and she was really loud about it. Oh my god, and it's embarrassing too. Oh no, Isaraka, that's terrible. No. It's really embarrassing too, especially if you like, you go there often enough that the people at the restaurant know you. That's like even more embarrassing, because then it's like, not only do you not enjoy the food, but you're embarrassing me in front of people that like appreciate that I appreciate their food. No, I can't risk that kind of shit. Not for my good places. That's how some of my friends know that like they're really my friends, because I have had a moment where I've taken them to my good places and they're like, holy f, this food is good. I'm like, yes. They're like, why did you take me here before? I was like, I had not vetted you properly yet. And they were like, I've known you for 6 years. I'm like, I know, I had not vetted you properly yet. You can't have good food and still have to cater to like the whiteiest of white bread people. You know what I mean, right? Like people who think pepper is spicy. There are people like that. I found out recently. There are people who think pepper is spicy. And I'm like, what? Like, I can't understand that. Like, I literally, my mind can't compute the idea of people who think pepper is spicy. I think it might depend on the type of black pepper, because I've had some black pepper labeled food that has slight spice, but my standard stuff I cook with, not at all. Yeah, exactly, Jet. I'm talking about, like, table pepper. I've also met white people, okay, nobody else, only white people that I know, who have told me that salt is spicy. Do you guys consider salt spicy? Because if you consider salt spicy, I have some issues. I do know a white person who told me salt is spicy. I feel like when I heard that, my best buddy, he was standing next to me, and I looked at him like beseechingly, like, please give me confirmation that this isn't real, right? And he looked at me and just put his hand on my shoulder. And I was like, it's f***ing real. This can't be a real place. I can't be in a real party right now. I must be in the f***ing Matrix or something. Some f***ing alternate reality. Some f***ing computerized program. This can't be a real fucking thing. There was a GTA RPer I played with who had a joke that mayo is spicy and salt being spicy just sounds like this crazy character with spice as a joke. It's totally real though, Jet. I wish it wasn't. I bet you that person in the GTRP based it off of white people like this, because I know them. Like, I have told my buddy that we will only go out to parties with this person, but I will never go to a food place with them. Because it'll be like the weakest link, where like we can't go to decent food places because this person's with us. And I refuse to eat bad food. There's two things I refuse to do. Bad sex and bad food. Not happening. Like, the few things in life that should be good are going to be good. What is that convo? No, Vanta, you know, there's things like this we actually talk about all the time. Look at my YouTube channel at some point, and look at the long form videos called the Awesome Yaps playlist of the long form videos. I talk about shit like this all the time. I have no shame. So, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. As you guys know, I'm Indian, right? Like IRL Indian, right? However, I cannot eat Indian desserts of any kind. I always get sick. For my entire life, my mother would say, it's okay you can't eat Indian desserts. You just can't eat the Indian desserts that are here in the US. Because they don't make them right. Despite the fact that we've gone to like specialized Indian stores, doesn't matter. Just because in the US. So we travel to India, and mom is like, so we're in India now. You can't have the water, and you can't have milk. Well, it's because at this point in time, India's refrigeration is not very good. Indian milk tastes different entirely than regular milk. It has like a weird flavor and aftertaste to it. As a kid, my grandmother had to pay me to drink the milk. She would literally give me like 30 rupees to drink the milk that she put in front of me. I didn't get to have dessert or to try an Indian dessert until like a week into the trip. They finally put a dessert in front of me. I finally get to see an Indian dessert that isn't like milk-based, whatever, outside, whatever. And I think it was a gulab jamun. Picture like a donut hole, but instead of it being solid, it's spongy. And this thing can soak up syrup like nobody's business. So I'm in there, we're having this one, we can make it right. We've had a decent dinner. It's just me, my mom, and like my little sister, I think. And I get this gulab jamun. It's a singular gulab jamun in a f***ing bowl. It's not big, the size of a donut hole, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try this gulab jamun. I take a bite of this gulab jamun. I get sick immediately. I can't have this gulab jamun. Immediately sick. I'm like, my life, really? There's an addendum to the story, okay? You ready for this? Later on into this 2-week trip, we're on the street, okay? In a busy market street. There's crowds of people everywhere, all over the place. And I smell something. And I hear, like, feel heat, and I can hear this frying and oily and crackling sound and stuff. This guy is selling these, like, weird-looking food things. And, like, I know I'm supposed to eat, like, at a stall on the street, right? Especially not in India, of all places. It's not a good idea for you health-wise. But this guy is, like, hot frying everything. So it should be okay, right? Should be. And so I'm like, what is this? He says these are jalebis. For those of you who don't know what a jalebi is, this kind. This is a jalebi. Crunchy, swirly mixture thing. Like a swirly, kind of like a pastry thing, but the inside of it is all like syrup. So usually when you get them in the US, they're already like room temperature, and they're kind of that way. But this guy's like making them f***ing fresh. So I took a bite of it, and it was so f***ing good. It was like amazingly good. It was the only time I've ever had an Indian dessert that I didn't get sick off of. And it's not from a fancy place or a well-established restaurant. It's from a stall on the side of the street where people were crowded around this guy. And it was actually damn good.